do want to get straight to the race for the White House and outright lies. Donald Trump railing against the New York Times, blaming the Clintons and the media for fabricating stories.
But with just 25 days until the election, could the damage already be done? Garrett Tenney joins us live from Washington with some brand new Fox News polls, and these were taken after the debate, right?
After the second presidential debate, and one thing that they make clear is that as of right now, Donald Trump has a lot of work to do between now and Election Day. It's not so much that Hillary Clinton is gaining support, rather it's that Donald Trump is losing it. In the latest Fox News polls, which were done after the second presidential debate, Trump is down 4 points from where he was a week ago. Clinton now holds a 7-point lead in the race. There are still 25 days to go, though, and as we've seen this election, it's not a stretch to say almost anything can happen. Yesterday in West Palm Beach, Florida, Donald Trump took on the string of sexual allegations that have come out against him in recent days. He called his accusers horrible, horrible liars and said the mainstream media is set on helping Hillary Clinton win this election at any cost.
The slander and libels that was just last night thrown at me by the Clinton machine and the New York Times and other media outlets as part of a concerted, coordinated, and vicious attack. It's not coincidence that these attacks come at the exact same moment and all together at the same time as WikiLeaks releases documents exposing the massive international corruption of the Clinton machine.
Yesterday, lawyers for the New York Times responded to the Trump campaign's threat of a lawsuit over the paper's story on 2 of the women accusing Trump of touching them inappropriately. Lawyers for the Times wrote in part, "The essence of a libel claim, of course, is the protection of one's reputation. Nothing in our article has had the slightest effect on the reputation that Mr. Trump, through his own words and actions, has already created for himself." We should point out, though, Donald Trump maintains that all of the claims against him are false and that he will prove it sometime soon.
Heather, when that happens.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Garrett, but let's get back to some of those Fox News polls. The big takeaway is Trump seeing a big dip in the numbers, but how much of it has to do with that Access Hollywood video?
Well, it certainly seems to have played at least some small part in that dip. Likely voters were pretty split over the Access Hollywood video. 48%, though, said it was a deal breaker. The other 48% said no big deal. What's unclear is how many of those that said it was a deal breaker were actually undecided already. When it comes to independents, though, Trump is down 4 points from where he was a week ago among independents. The silver lining here is that despite that, he's still tied with Hillary Clinton at 35 apiece.
Yeah, Chris Starwalt had a piece on FoxNews.com, and he said, you know, it's the independent vote that wins elections. So we'll see.
Swing states, it certainly does. Thank you, Garrett.